Unscripted.
Just when we thought we had some of the good news and this kind of stuff under control, we get some more bad PlayStation 5 news. This is exactly what a lot of people didn't want to hear. It's very unfortunate to sort of see this come about. But again, maybe it shouldn't be too surprising. I just really do hope that there is a way somewhere to sort of get this thing to kind of stop and slow down a little bit, because PlayStation 5 owners are going to... this is going to make them happy. This is going to do things very much in any kind of way. Like, listen, gamers are a fickle group, but it's like, we all sort of have that kind of ledge where we kind of stop, you know what I mean? And when we see this kind of stuff happen, it's nothing less than sort of annoying. And, you don't want what could become quite obviously and quite possibly a huge thing for Sony going forward with the PlayStation 5 and their sales and stuff like that to kind of be cut off due to kind of some activities that are going on and stuff like that. But again, I get asked every day pretty much, hey, when can I get a PlayStation 5? You know what I mean? Where can I get a PlayStation 5? Are PlayStation 5 droppings? And least of all, I get message from my older brother who asks me pretty much every day that same question. And, I kind of have sort of a significant answer for him, which is just I don't know. He almost had one through Target. It just really kind of depends. It really depends on a lot of luck and stuff like that. Sony are restocking and stuff like that. That's not really the problem, but there is a new problem that has kind of come out, and this is really kind of crappy, and to say the least, you know what I mean? So I do hope that this is something that kind of gets fixed sooner rather than later, because this is not good news for anybody going forward. But hey, maybe we can take a minute to get into it. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. If you guys are looking for a way to help out a crappy little channel like mine, the best way to do it, a simple like, but also please hit the bell, because I tell you what, YouTube isn't really sending out notifications for my channel. I get like 1%, so yeah, it's not looking too good. But this kind of stuff happens. There's an ebb and flow to what happens with my videos and my channel and stuff like that. So we continue to fight through it and whatnot, and it kind of is what it is. But shout out real quick to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everyone in between. I really do think the world of you all. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Listen, PlayStation 5 is a huge hit. Everybody wants one. People that have one love it. Maybe want more than one. But it looks like even in the UK, there's this new thing going on where scalpers purchased stock before it went live using a loophole. So PS5 scalpers have been in it again, particularly in the UK, this time targeting retailer Argos following its brief restock of Sony's latest console in the early hours today. However, Argos' restock was marred by technical issues, with the site itself becoming buggy as well as the app, and supply lower than expected. Multiple sources have since informed IGN that this was part due to some folks being able to order and acquire consoles a day before due to a loophole uncovered by a scalper. This is a paid-for server that shares links allowing users to purchase Sony's latest home console before the general public were even notified about the new stock arriving. Now, the outfit has been taking credit publicly, with users boasting about being able to obtain multiple orders. Now, while Argos did manage to clamp down on rogue links pretty sharpish, a number of consoles were sold and collected from the retailer's outlets before these measures were put into place. There's no word exactly on how many PS5s had landed in the hand of scalpers, but Game suffered similar issues when it restocked PS5 last week, and scalpers out in force apparently acquired around 2,000 units. So they're kind of getting around and doing all these kind of loopholes and stuff like that. Very unfortunate, to say the least. I think that a lot of people probably, should maybe figure out a way. Like, I hate this, right? Like, I got to be honest. The fact that so many people are wanting a PlayStation 5 and yet they can't get one because there's scalpers and because people are doing this stuff. Like, man, just let people get the damn console. It doesn't make sense to me that there's not you know, a better way to do this. I don't understand what the better way would be. But yeah, like the fact that they're doing it this way, and that, you know, scalpers are able to get thousands of consoles and sell them on various sites for, you know, $1,500, $2,000. I think that's ridiculous, and it helps kill off some of the brand and some of the excitement. You know, people eventually are going to give up, and that's really kind of you know, disappointing, because, you know, listen, these consoles are a huge thing, and, you know, I think console sales, we could be looking at some of the best console sales we've ever seen, but the problem is that we're not getting the amount out there that we really need. You know, they're out there kind of you know, kind of doing their own thing or whatever. So yeah, it does kind of suck that this is really happening. You know, they're using like the UR manipulation techniques to gain access 24 hours early. This is something that they were able to add the product to their basket, check out, and then pick up their console. And, you know, they didn't even cancel the orders. Argos didn't. So although images on social media suggest some scalpers were able to slip through the cracks, so this isn't the first time it happened. Obviously, as all this other stuff has happened, you know, there's a bunch of scandals going on with this. Eurogamer reporting that it understands the aforementioned exploit has been addressed, and it's clear that our customers are excited for the new PlayStation. But again, man, just let these gamers get these consoles. I don't understand. You know, it's almost like, you know, back in the day when there used to be cheating rampant on like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 Call of Duty games. You know, you go back and play Call of Duty World at War, and as soon as you load in, you know, on a brand new map, here comes the dogs. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't, like, the people are invincible and stuff like that. I mean, I get that can be funny for like a time or two, but honestly, what in the world makes that appealing to do over and over again? Like, doesn't that take away from like the kind of the fun of the game itself? And that's sort of like with this scalper situation. I just feel like it's not a good situation for Sony. It's not a good situation. I don't know if it's as bad of a situation for Microsoft, but you know, for Sony it certainly is. And, you know, obviously people want to go out there and be able to get, you know, consoles, and, you know, for their kids or their husbands and whatever. And the fact that they haven't really been able to, I think that really kind of sucks. And I do hope that we see some changes very quickly that kind of fix that along the way. So for me personally, it's a little bit more bad news. And, you know, how do you stop this from happening is the main thing. Like, Sony, what do you guys suggest? Like, if you guys are watching this video, what kind of ideas would you suggest? Because I'm sitting here thinking, well, what could these companies actually do to prevent scalpers from, you know, obtaining these consoles? Like, honestly, you know, a lot of them have a network of things going on. Like with this, they can use URL manipulation and stuff like that. So I do feel like it's sort of this trend that's going on, and I hope that it stops sooner rather than later. But again, you know, what can you do? Like, again, I have not seen a good answer for what these companies can do in order to sort of get things kind of going in a different direction, and kind of get things going in a positive direction for both Sony and Microsoft, to where the people themselves can actually get the games. You know, so far it's been more of the same, and that's really kind of unfortunate. You know, I hate seeing that. So, but it's not all bad news. You know what I mean? There is good stuff happening with PlayStation, and, you know, pretty much every day. I'm not sure about good news with Xbox. I'm sure that there is. You know, I try to keep abreast of the situation and what's going on, but I do think that obviously, you know, until Xbox can actually get some games, you know, does it really matter? You know, like for me personally, that's just how I kind of feel about it. And, you know, I do think that, you know, Microsoft will have some stuff at some particular point, but when would be kind of, I think, the big question. And, you know, I would hope that, you know, people would be able to kind of answer that question sooner rather than later. So, that's what I kind of hope for anyway. But with that being said, once again, I am asking you for your like. I'm asking you for your share. I'm asking you for your subscription, and just, you know, asking you for your patience. Obviously, you know, I mean, it's so crazy to think, and I know some of you maybe not know this, but last year this time I was sitting in rehabilitation trying to learn how to walk again after an accident. So yeah, it's funny how things can change and how time changes and stuff like that. In fact, I think last February, I I did 0 videos the whole month of February, and I actually did some pre-recorded ones leading up to the end of January, but I wasn't even home. You know, I was trying to get better and stuff like that, and you know, it's just so funny to think what a difference a year makes. You know, but anyway, if you want to hit me up on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer, Xbox Live MOH space Crapgamer, PSN just Crapgamer. I try to respond to everybody, although it might take a little bit more time depending on what's going on, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you just coming and rocking out with me. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. Rack 'em up, my friends. Game on. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.